Hey buddy, it's Mike here. Today we're talking about Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. So we're actually talking about the original Call of Duty, back when they were actually really good. I just can't play the new Call of Duty anymore. I don't know what it is. It's something about the weird, funky skins. Like, you're either shooting someone from Squid Games or you're shooting a shark. Like, it's just not very, like, I don't need intense realism, but they're pretty much turning it into Fortnite. Call of Duty, Activision, they're really losing the plot this time around. I don't know. They're trying to copy Fortnite, but Call of Duty is not Fortnite. This is not what Call of Duty players want. Like, sorry, unless you're maybe like 12 years old, like I don't want to play as a Squid Game character. They're not even combat trained. It just doesn't make sense. And not to mention, just some of the odd decisions in terms of the skins. And I know I'm going a lot about the skins, but it's not only that. Just looking at the map selection in the new Call of Duty, it's very underwhelming. It was okay at first, but it really got boring. You're playing the same few maps. They're not very interesting. So, yeah, I decided to whip up this remastered version of Call of Duty. I know there were some issues with the servers. So, like I said, it's a little bit longer to get into a server with this remastered Call of Duty. There is some lag, but I'm willing to look past that because when you're playing this original Call of Duty, you know, it reminds you of how great Call of Duty used to be. I'm talking not only talking about the multiplayer, I'm talking about the single player as well. Some of the greatest missions, and yeah, they're a little bit over the top, but like I said, now the new Call of Duties are absolutely ridiculous. They're just way too over the top. I like how they had a good balance before. You would see some very epic, exciting scenes, but they were kind of believable in a sense. And yeah, I really enjoyed playing the campaign again. And certain storyline elements were a lot more exciting back then, and now it's kind of gone to shit. To be quite honest, it's not both the single player and the multiplayer. It's just I know they're trying different things, but we just got to really go back to what made Call of Duty great, right? The guns in the original Modern Warfare Remastered just feel a lot better, and they don't have this super crazy Omni movement like you did, but they didn't need that. Like the actual, I think the original remastered Call of Duty, they kind of perfected in terms of the movement. And I know it seemed great at first when we were playing the new Call of Duty, but after playing for a while, you see those sweaty kids just jumping around doing crouch jumps and all this crazy shit you don't see in like a real war situation. But so it's nice to play the original Call of Duty again. Honestly, I I didn't even know this one existed. I was just doing some research and I found, oh wow, they made a remastered version of Call of Duty. And just going back into playing the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare, it just really brings you back. So you definitely get some nostalgic vibes. And the graphics also look great. Like they did a great job remastering, in terms of graphics. There is a little bit of texture flickering here and there. It's not as clean and obviously not as good looking as the new Call of Duty. But I'll tell you what, I'll take a minor graphical downgrade over, playing, shooting sharks and different weird forms of zombies and Squid Game characters like they have in the new Call of Duty. They have gotten way too far with these skins. So it's playing the original COD, like you actually feel like you're in a war zone situation. It's not absolutely ridiculous. The maps though, that's the big thing though. The maps in the original Call of Duty are just so good, and when you play them again, you really remember what made them so great. I'm talking about everything like the spawn points, the choke points, just the way they were developed. They really took their time to develop the maps in Call of Duty, the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Honestly, though, I feel like they could have did a better remaster here. Because to be honest, I don't even know how people are playing this new Call of Duty. I'm surprised not more people are playing the remastered version because, like I said, getting back into it, playing this Call of Duty, it's a lot more fun, even in terms of progression and stuff like that. The way you unlock items, they did add in some loot boxes and stuff like that, but it's nothing, nothing too egregious. It's nothing that bothers me. And but otherwise, yeah, it's like I'm having a lot more fun playing Call of Duty remastered than this new Call of Duty, Black Ops 6. It just didn't connect well with me. And you know, after playing a while, you just realize how lame the new Call of Duty is, and they're adding these funny skins. So highly recommend you check out the remastered version of the original Call of Duty. Like I said, it's not perfect. It's not perfect at all. You're gonna get a couple of crashes here and there. I'm playing on the PS5. I haven't experienced too many crashes, but you know, there's some weird server issues, and I get it. They're probably focusing on the new Call of Duty, but if they feel like they resolved that, you know, the whole lag, it would be a very, you know, great experience. Because honestly, I have no plans of playing Black Ops 6 again. It's not what you want from it. It doesn't even feel like a Call of Duty game anymore. It feels more like Fortnite. It's all wacky, and I don't even think I don't think most Call of Duty players are down with this, right? So just going back to the original Call of Duty, you see, you know, what made Call of Duty great, and the single player too. Like I said, the single player is absolutely, it's so exciting. And to this day, I don't think any other Call of Duty mission had an effect on me like that mission where Al Assad dropped that nuke. And I feel like these new Call of Duty campaigns are trying to do this super intense action scenes, you know, trying to replicate that feeling playing these original Call of Duty campaigns like the Black Ops, or you know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the original one. So I don't feel like they've quite done that, and I hope they do. And you know, the storyline was less ridiculous and more believable, right? So really, I'm really enjoying playing the original COD Remastered. So highly recommending that. So yeah, if you're bored of playing as Squid Game characters or sharks or whatever they come up with in this new Call of Duty, just, you know, give it a shot. Play this Modern Warfare Remastered. And if you're like me and you had no idea it even existed, trust me, it's a pleasant surprise. And they did upgrade the graphics. So, you know, even get into that campaign, you know, from that first level where you're jumping on the ship, you know, some of the campaign moments in COD, the original Modern Warfare, were just classic, and I don't see any of the new Call of Duty games really coming close. Maybe the original Black Ops, but it's really good to see they remastered this. So like I said, if you didn't know it exists, please give it a shot. It's a lot of fun. And you know, otherwise, other than like the weird server issues, like I like how it looks better. Even the way the guns feel, it's just a great package overall. So yeah, definitely check out the Call of Duty Remastered, the Modern Warfare Remastered. Actually an improvement over this new Call of Duty that we have, which, if you could even call it Call of Duty. And you know, it seems like I'm hating on it, but they really, I don't know what happened, but like, at first it was fine. You had a few weird, funky looking skins, and you had this one skin in a new Call of Duty that you literally look like an office manager or something, an accounting manager. I even mentioned that in my old video. And just playing the original Call of Duty is definitely refreshing. So yeah, definitely check out the original Call of Duty Remastered Modern Warfare. It's definitely worth your time rather than this new Call of Duty. But I also want to hear your points of view. Am I being too critical on the new Call of Duty over these skins? You know, do you agree with me with the quality of maps going down? Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm being too harsh on this new Call of Duty, but I gotta say, I'm really enjoying playing the original COD. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider checking out my channel and subscribing. Your support means a lot. And otherwise, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.